Hey Apartment Therapy, I'm Breanna and welcome to my one-bedroom apartment in Dumbo, Brooklyn. Come on in. Dumbo is kind of an industrial neighborhood. This apartment itself, I believe, used to be a pepper factory. We have exposed beams, which are really beautiful and sold me on this place. So when you open the door to the apartment, you'll see this giant open living room, which I really appreciate, separated by the couch and this credenza over here. I feel like we've created a lot of personality here within the living room area. We are in our hosting era, so now we have this bar cart here. We have our record player. So using the design principles like composition, color, shape, one of my favorite things to do is to say there's a shelf. I'll have 3 things on the shelf and I'll group a couple things together. So bring your eye to the main thing and then having secondary items. I try to create a lot of balance in here and symmetry. Just makes me feel like it's a place that I can thrive. We have a small entryway, so we try to make it work as much as possible. We have this hidden shoe cabinet with our shoes inside of it. Also, behind this mirror is actually our electrical outlet. So it was great to find like a vertical mirror to hide the electrical box and then also just be able to check yourself on the way out. This office area for all of my design and content needs. I also have a lot of supplies for content creation, tripods, cords, a whole bunch of stuff. And I usually use these little bins here. And then I also created some bins over here at the credenza. These hold so much. Keep my stuff organized in a chic way without having to have like a file cabinet. Just trying to make this space feel more like me. As a designer, like there is a vibe that I'm trying to create. So I always have, like I mentioned, a mood board, and a color palette is kind of part of that naturally. In here, there's a lot of greens, browns, oranges, deep reds. So I've just kind of learned to go with the flow and like what we have and make it make sense. So I think this color palette really does help with that. So we made the dining area kind of an extension of the kitchen here by just putting this table right next to the kitchen. We just really appreciate after work being able to eat together at the dining table opposed to sitting side by side at the island. The island is more for hosting and entertaining. When we have friends over, we love to sit here at the island. And that leads us here into the kitchen. So the kitchen is really unique because I've never seen a stainless steel countertop before. I think it's really beautiful and shiny, which is cool. And I think stainless steel is coming back. Here in the kitchen, I tried to add a little bit of character. Plates stacked on top of each other with open shelving. We found this green peel and stick tile either on Wayfair or Amazon. And we could not believe the way it came out. We absolutely loved it. We also installed these brass outlet plates too to kind of give it elevated luxury feel. Yeah, I really love those renter-friendly hacks. I feel like they're getting so creative now. I also created this beautiful coffee corner. I have these little espresso cups here with a few of our coffee items. These bar stools are very beautiful and very mid-century and kind of have an industrial touch to with the black metal. And I think it went perfectly with bringing in the warmth of the kitchen. So this is our bathroom. It's my favorite, most recent project that we've done. Like if I had to describe it, I feel like it's a Parisian boutique hotel vibe to me. It was actually kind of inspired by this hotel we stayed at called Soho Warehouse. This is a green peel and stick tile. I was like, you're kidding me, because it doesn't look like peel and stick at all. I absolutely love it. It made the space feel so good. There's this sink storage here. We had to kind of get creative. I bought these 30-inch curtains from Amazon. I believe they're cafe curtains. They're supposed to go on windows. I'm not a handiwork girl. Usually I'll bring in Jamal to do it, but this is Velcro. And yeah, now just snaps on. It's one of the easiest DIYs I've done. And it made such a big difference. For the storage situation, we have this. This is actually a double IKEA cabinet. This is a separate cabinet and this is a separate cabinet. We just put them together. We swapped out these faucets that used to be silver and these gold brass faucets that I feel like really do have more of that hotel feel. And it was affordable because the faucets were maybe $70 for a pack of 2. These lights are actually fake sconces, like they're not hardwired. So I found rechargeable light bulbs to put inside of them and then just put them up here as if they were hardwired, but they are not. So that was a renter-friendly hack that we have. This giant stainless steel tub is kind of here, so I really do love it. I wanted to create a moment, a hotel moment with this as well, so I added some art above. Our bedroom is really just our place to rest. This dresser is from CB2, and I really did love the mid-century industrial vibes with the steel and the leather. And then additionally, we've had these hanging bulbs. I recently added this Japandi style pleated shade to them, and that was a pretty affordable hack. This bed frame is probably one of the biggest splurges we've made in the apartment. It just goes so perfect with this space. I love how we have the nightstands attached to the bed. For the nightstands, I wanted to create room on them to actually put things. So I actually, instead of having a lamp on each side, had a plug-in sconces put above. So it created more room for us. Over time, I've kind of realized that when it comes to neutral colors and just playing and having more fun, really well-designed beds have a lot of different textures within them. So here we have this velvet throw, we have a muslin duvet cover, and then I have the velvet green pillows here. I think that I tried to bring in more of like the lighter linen feel, but also still create the moody vibe. I didn't really have too much room for a vanity area in here, so I kind of made it happen. I have this desk I bought from Facebook Marketplace, and it's from West Elm originally. It's like their ladder desk situation, and it kind of just is perfect for a vanity moment because they have this open situation here. This is messy, but I have a lot of makeup in here with these clear organizer boxes. So that way I can just kind of slide it out, do my makeup, put it on top here, and then slide it back in when I'm done. And I also added under shelf lighting here. I believe I just bought this strobe from Amazon. And then I have this little mirror I actually recently bought from IKEA. I love this collection that they have. So unlike the living room where it's very bright and it faces a street and you actually have a view, this window faces a brick wall. So there's nothing here. So it's a perfect moment for a curtain. And I have this curtain here, floor to ceiling, to really bring the space up and create some height. We've lived here almost 5 years now, and I've learned so much about myself, but in particular, trusting in my intuition and my own creativity. I've found so much more confidence in terms of decorating than I would have had back in 2020. I think when we first moved in, I stuck to a lot of neutrals like blacks, grays, browns, and I was kind of scared to venture out into new, like color and composition and shape, but all that is still within you. This is the longest I've ever lived in an apartment, so being able to kind of see it change and adapt as we've grown has been really nice. Home to me is somewhere that I can thrive in all aspects of my life. It's a place that I can really find my refuge in a busy world. Like as soon as I step out there on the street, it's so busy, cars honking, tourists everywhere. But your home is somewhere you can just relax and take a deep breath. It's a reflection of what you enjoy. It's a reflection of you.